Awesome. Your second time. Okay, cool. We are going to go ahead and start on our back today. So go ahead and lay it down on your back. Bend your knees so your feet are flat on the ground. And just start to take some deep breaths here. And go ahead and put your hands on your belly. Take a couple deep inhalations and exhalations. Just feel the breath here. And then bring your hands on your wrists. Spread your fingers. And you're really holding on to your ribs here. And then just feel your ribs expand. And then contract as you breathe. And just go ahead and bring your hands onto your lungs here. Just a little bit further up on your chest. Feel the breath. And down your body. And just go ahead and bend your knees, holding on to your shins. Give your knees a hug in, rock side to side. Just give your low back, lumbar spine a little massage here. Lower the left knee down, holding on to the right knee with your right hand. Just go ahead and do a couple circles around, and then maybe gradually making them a little bigger and releasing your hand to the ground. Juice it up the hip here, and then switch directions, taking it inwards. And then go ahead and release the right leg down and switch, starting with maybe just smaller circles on the left leg, and then gradually, again, making them bigger and bigger. Moving up the hip here, and then switch directions. And then go ahead and take it down. Bend your knees so your knees are stacked over your hips and your toes are in line with your knees. Arms straight out to the side, palms facing up. Go ahead and lower your knees over to the right, all the way to the ground. Look over towards the left. Try to get that left shoulder any closer to the ground. Just kind of stretching out here. Getting in tune with our breath and our body. And then lift your knees, maybe bringing back through center and switch sides, bringing your knees over towards the left, moving over to the right. Then go ahead and bring your knees up. Now you're going to lower your knees down to the right, but only to about 45 degrees, and then switch over to the other direction. Gently waking up the abdominals and the obliques, side to side. Breathe. With a nice long spine here. And go ahead and extend your left leg out on the ground, reaching your right leg up towards the ceiling. Release your hand behind your hamstring, and then let's go ahead and crawl our hand up to our calf or maybe our ankle. So lift your shoulders. Go ahead and tuck your chin into your chest a little bit here. Get a nice stretch through the back of your thigh. And then go ahead and lower the upper body, lower the right leg. Switch with the left leg, starting behind the hamstring. And you're crawling your hand up. And then go ahead and lower the leg. And then turn it over onto your right side and just go ahead and sit it up. Take it onto all fours, facing the front. Hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, you're going to look up and lift your hips. And then as you exhale, lift your belly, round your spine, drop your head. Okay, inhale, looking up. Exhale and down. 3, 4, inhale up. Exhale and round. Lift the belly, really round the spine. Inhale, looking up. Exhale and round. Let's just go for one more here. Inhale, look up, lift the hips. And then exhale, round. And really exhale all the air out of your body. And then go ahead and take it to a neutral spine, head in line with the body. Just going to go ahead and lift your right arm up, straight up in front of me. So you're looking at the edge of your mat. Lower the right arm, lift the left arm. Lower the left arm, lift the right leg. No higher than your head. Lower the right leg, lift the left leg. And then lower that down. Lifting your opposite hand and leg. So lift the right arm and the left leg. Lower as you exhale. Inhale, switch sides. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift. Really start to get tuned with the breath. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. 3 more to go. And lower. Inhale and lift. And lower. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Step your knees back just about 4 inches. Curl your toes under and come into a downward facing dog here. Lift your hips. Bend one knee at a time, pressing down through those heels. Step your right foot forward towards the front of the mat to come into a low lunge. Lower the left knee. Reach your arms up. Reach out these stretches here. Lower the hands. Step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. And then step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Reach your arms up. Lower your hands. Step one more time. Downward facing dog here. Definitely bend one knee at a time. And then go ahead and lower your knees. Sit it back onto your calves. Sit down. Bring your feet around. Reach your arms straight out. We're going to lower all the way to the ground. One vertebrae at a time. Bend your knees, feet flat on the ground. Knees are facing up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and hold onto the back of your hamstrings, the back of your thighs. Finding the C curve here. So maybe bring your elbows out to the side just a little bit. Gazing maybe at your thighs. Breathing at your belly button, but keeping your chin off your chest. You don't want to block the oxygen here. Exhale and lower all the way to the ground. Again, inhale and lift, maybe a little bit higher this time. Exhale and lower. One more time. Inhale. Really lift, holding on to the back of your thighs. And go ahead and release your thighs. Reach your arms forward. Good. Breathe. Lift your right leg up. Exhale and lower. Lift the left leg. Holding up. Lower. 2 more times each side. Right leg up. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Last time you tell. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale and lower all the way to the ground. Go ahead and bring your knees over your hips. So your knees are still bent at 90 degrees. Keeping your knees bent, keeping your head on the ground for now. You're just going to lower the right toe to the ground, just your toes touch the ground, and lift. And then the left toe to the ground, keep the bend in the knees, and up. 4, up, 3, up, good, 2, up, 1, and hold the knees here. Holding onto the back of the thighs, lift the shoulders, lift the head. Good, and breathe here. Don't forget to breathe. Try to keep your feet about in line with your knees. Reach your arms straight forward. Palms turn to face the ground. You're going to start to pump your arms as you take your inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, and exhale. Now you can stay here or maybe straighten your legs. Inhale. Good. Breathe. Keep breathing with your own breath. Good. Inhale. Keep pumping fast and controlled. Now you can either stay here or maybe start to lower your legs just a little bit. Keep your legs together, point your toes and breathe. 2 more rounds. Inhale and exhale. Last round, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And lower your feet to the ground. Reach your arms straight overhead. Awesome, you guys. Extend your legs. Keep your knees bent for now. Bringing your arms by your side, we're going to do a roll up here with our knees bent to start. So lifting your head, chin to chest, gazing at your belly button, and then you're going to reach all the way up, to come all the way to standing, or to sitting. Exhale and lower, inhale and lower. Here we go. Exhale, come all the way up. Try not to lift your feet up off the ground. And inhale and lower. Good. One more time with the knees bent. Exhale, lift. Reach and lower. Good. Extend your legs straight out. Keep going. Inhale to lift. Exhale, reach your arms forward. Empty your belly. There. And lower all the way back down. One for Brent's time. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale to come up. Sit up straight and then reach forward. Hollow out the belly. And then go all the way back down. Nice and slow. One for Brent's time. Good. You have 3 more to go. Moving with your own breath. Lift. And then reach. Lower all the way to the ground. Try to keep your feet on the ground. Good. You have 2 more to go. Breathe, engage the abdominals. Last one. And then go ahead and come back all the way to a seated position. Bend your knees in, holding on to your shins here. Good. Bend your knees a lot. Gazing at your belly, you're going to roll like a ball. Do not let your head touch the ground. You're going to keep your knees as bent as they possibly can. Go all the way back, and all the way back up. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Use your abdominals. Try not to use the momentum. Keep gazing at your belly the whole time. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep your knees as bent as you can, so try not to lift your feet way over your head as you lower down. Breathe. Good. Let's go for 3 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Inhale down, exhale up. And the next one, extend your legs straight ahead. Good. Reach your arms straight up to the side. Sit up nice and tall as you can. Try and straighten your legs as much as you can and really keep those inner thighs glued together. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right and reach towards the outside of your ankle. Inhale, sit up nice and straight, reach your arm. Exhale, twist to the left. Reach the left arm behind you. Inhale, sit up nice and straight. Exhale, twist and reach. Inhale up. Exhale and reach. One more on each side. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale and reach. Good. And then inhale, sit up straight as you can. Really put those sitting bones on the ground. Get a little bit taller. Reach your arms straight up. And then on your next exhale, just go ahead and reach your hands for your feet. Getting a nice stretch. bend your knees in, holding on to your right leg. You're going to lift your shoulders, lift your head, gazing at your belly button, maybe gazing at your thigh. You're going to extend the left leg. Good, hold. And then switch sides and hold. Good, hold the right leg, extend the leg, hold the left leg. And here we go, taking it right and left. Right, left. Keep going, right, left. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. Breathe, 8, 7. Deep breaths into the nose, out the mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't lower down, hug your knees in. Extend your arms, reaching behind you, and then circle and hold onto your shins. Reach behind you, circle and hold. 2 more. Reach, circle and hold. Lift the shoulders, reach. Here we go, add the legs. Extend your arms and legs, circle around, hold the shins. For 5. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull it in. 3, 2, 1. Keep the shoulders and head lifted. Hold the knees in. Extend your feet straight up towards the ceiling, pulling down behind your hamstrings. Start to lower the left leg, holding on to the right. Good. And switch. Nice and slow to start. A little stretch here. Straighten those legs and switch. Don't let your foot touch the ground. And switch. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Here we go. Take it right and left. For 8, 6. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs straight. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Good. Hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. You're going to start to lower your legs as close to your hand as the ground and take them all the way back up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale. Back up. 3 more. Inhale down. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale down. Try and straighten those legs. Exhale. Good. Last time. Inhale down. Exhale and lift. 1 more exercise to go. Bend your knees. Don't lower your head and shoulders yet. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. And switch sides. Right elbow to left knee. Straighten that leg. Here we go. Take it right and left. For 8, 6. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug your knees and lower your shoulders. Lower your head. Good. Okay, hold on behind your hamstrings this time. You're going to start to rock it forward and backwards a couple times, just like you're doing the rolling like ball, until you come all the way up to a seated position. Okay, and then just swing your feet around and come up onto your forearms. Stretch up, abdominals here, shoulders back, chest forward, looking straight ahead, and soft gaze. Uncurling those toes, really finding some reach and some length through your toes. And then making a pillow with your arms, you're just going to rest your forehead onto your hands. Bend your right leg. So your toes coming towards your glutes. And switch them to the left. Now you're going to pump the right leg twice towards your back of your thigh. Right, right, switch, left, left. Right, right, left, left. For 5. Good. Last 2, last 1, and release. Good. Go ahead and place your hand on your low back together interlace, and then your elbows come onto the ground. You can be looking over to one side. Go ahead and bend both of your knees in towards the back of your thighs. Good. Hold it here. Now extend your legs behind you. Lift your feet. Extend your arms behind you with your shoulders, gazing at the ground in front of you. Good. And lower down the opposite direction. Bend your knees. And then lift again. double leg kicks. So you're going to pump it twice in, quick kick, and then lift. And again, in, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. For 4, 3, breathe, 2, last 1, hold it up, hold. Good. Release the interlace, but keep holding, arms straight out to your side. Shoulders back, breathe. Bringing your hands by your side for cobra, lower your legs, lift up, elbows in, shoulders back. Good. Curl your toes under and lift up into a downward facing dog again. Good. Bending one knee at a time, pedal out the legs. Lower your knees, taking it onto all fours. So your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, just like we did in the beginning. Good. Extend your right leg straight back so the top of your toes are on the ground. Perfect. Lift your foot up in line with your hip. And lower it down. Lift and lower. For 8. Good. 7. Keep your upper body super still. Lift your belly away from the ground. 5. 4. Work the glutes and the hamstrings. 3. Good. Head them out of the body. 2. Hold it up. Breathe. Now melt your chest down, but lift your belly. Keep the hips square. Breathe. And bring your knee back in next to your left leg. Keeping your knee at a 90-degree angle, you're going to lift your knee up in line with your hips. Flex your foot like you're making a footprint on the ceiling, and lower it down. Exhale, up and down. For 5, 4, good. 3, try not to move that upper body. Keep your upper body super still. Hold it up. Good. Now lower the right knee behind your left knee. Don't let it touch. Come back up and lower down next to the knee. Lift up, behind the knee, up, lower down. For 4, down, up, down. 3, flex the foot, breathe. Last 2. Good. Last one. And bring your feet together, knees apart. Reach your hands straight forward. Just for a couple breaths here in child's pose. Stretch it out. Okay, second set. So starting on all fours, you're going to extend your left leg straight back. Point your toes at the top of your toes on the ground. Good. Now lift your foot in line with your hip. Lower down. Up, down. For 6. Breathe. And try not to move the upper body. You need to look in the side mirror and notice if you're doing one of these. We don't want to do any of that cat-cow motion here. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Good. Bend your knee in next to the right. Keeping the knee bent. Flex the foot. Take it up and down. Again, notice if your low back is arching. Good. Keep the belly lifted, engage your abdominals. For 4, 3, spread your fingers. 2, hold it up. Here we go, lowering the left knee behind the right. Lift up and back down. Up, behind the knee. Up, down. For 4, good. Breathe. 3. Awesome. 2. Last 1. And spread the knees, reach your arms forward, come into a child's pose. Go ahead and come forward. Interlace your fingers, shoulders are over your elbows. Coming into a low hover here. Curl your toes under. You have 1 minute. Shoulders over your elbows, head in line with your body. Lift your thigh bones and breathe. Stay with it. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Stay with your breath, deep breaths. It's just 1 minute of your day. Good, lift the thigh bone, scoop the tailbone, and then melt your chest down. You want your hips about in line with your shoulders. Head in line with your body. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We have 12 seconds left. Stay committed the whole time. Think about all those holiday cookies and candies we're burning off right now. Pies, mashed potatoes, whatever your pleasure. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Go ahead and sit back onto your knees. Swing your arms, swing your feet around, and take your feet about as wide as the mat. Reach your arms straight ahead. Good. Get up and sit up nice and tall through the top of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach forward, hollow out your belly. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, reach. Round your back, chin to chest. Inhale, lift, sit up nice and tall. Exhale and reach. 3 more, go. Inhale and lift. Exhale, use your abdominals, hollow out the belly. Last 2 in. Exhale. Last 1, inhale. Exhale, release all oxygen out of your lungs. Reach forward, reach forward. And come all the way back up. Good. Go ahead and bend your knees. So you're holding on to the inside of your legs, or you can be holding on to your ankles depending on your level of flexibility. So here you're going to extend your right leg. And lower. Extend the left leg. And lower. Now try lifting the feet up. Extend the right leg. And lower. Extend the left leg. And lower. And we're going to hold it with both legs lifted. So you're going to extend the right leg and hold. Extend the left leg and hold. Good. Now you can either stay here and work this, or you can start to work the open leg rocker. So as you take a deep breath in, you're going to rock, roll back, exhale, and you're going to roll forward just like you did with the closed leg rocker. Here we go. Inhale, lower back. Exhale and lift. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. If you don't make it all the way up, it's okay. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, come all the way up. Inhale. Keep trying. Wait for 3 more down. Don't let your head touch the ground. That's 2. Super hard. That's 1. Hold it up, hold it up. Bring the feet together. Go out to your ankles. Good. And lower. Release the down. The top one. The first one's always hard. And then once you kind of start to get into a rhythm, you can kind of find the lift. So, anyway. All right. Extend your right leg straight up, holding on to your ankle. Sit up nice and straight. Good. Release. Reach your arms straight forward. Inhale, lower all the way to the ground. Exhale, lift all the way back up. Again, in, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, down. 1 vertebra at a time. Exhale. Keep that leg lifted. Inhale. Breathe. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lift and hold. Lift the right leg. Breathe. Bend the left knee. And then keep the right leg lifted but lower all the way to the ground. So reach your right foot toward the ceiling, your left leg straight ahead of the ground. Hold on behind your hamstring. Take a nice stretch here. Good. Going for single leg circles. You're going to bring your arm out to the side. Lower your right leg Inhale, lower. Last 3, try and straighten that leg and knee out. Last 2. Last 1. Pull it up. And go ahead and give your knees a hug towards your chest. And again, rolling it up forward and back as you come all the way up to a seated position. Right leg on the ground, somewhere left foot in. Sitting nice and straight, just getting that stretch. Good. Now hold the lift, extend your arms out. Here we go, lowering over to raise hand as you inhale. Exhale, come all the way back up. Keep the leg up, good. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Good, 3 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, down. Exhale, lift and hold and lift the left leg. And then extend all the way down. This time, left leg towards the ceiling. Right leg flat on the ground. Getting a stretch here to start. Good. And here we go for your circles. Arms out to the side, lowering down toward the right, and then lifting up through the left. I'm sorry, lowering down towards the left, lifting up through the right. So you're opening out wide. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. Last 2. Last 1. Switch directions. Over to the right, lift up through the left. Down to the right, lift up through the left. 3 more. Try and keep your body super still. Last 1. Hold it up. Bend your knees. Go ahead and just flip it over so you're facing the back of the room. You're going to make a pillow. So keep facing the back of the room. Make a pillow with your left arm. Bend your right knee in. Stretch out the quads here. Holding onto the outside of your right foot. Gently pushing your hips into the ground. This should feel really good. Gently those leg circles. And then go ahead and switch knee up pillow with the right arm and the left knee here. And then go ahead and release, pressing up onto hands and knees, and then up on to your knees. You're going to face the wall without the arm. So face this wall. The wall, dressing room wall. Say that one. Okay, you're going to extend your left leg straight out to the side. Your right hand is right underneath your shoulder, and your right leg is bent so your foot is like, your right foot is like right underneath your thigh. Yeah. Your upper inner thigh. Good. Arms straight up. All you're going to do is push down through your left foot, push down through the right leg, and lift to come up into like a modified side plank. Good. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last 2. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift and hold. With this left arm, you're going to start to twist, bringing your left arm underneath your body, and then reach it all the way back up. Reach it underneath the right side of your body, and all the way back up. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Hold. Looking up towards the ceiling. Okay, just for 5 breaths, extend your right leg out so your right leg is on the bottom in front. Good, taking a full side plank here, breathe. 3 more breaths to go. 2 more. Last 1. lower your hips to the ground. Reach your right arm toward the side. We're going to do side leg lifts. So want your feet in front of you. So you're making like a slight V type of thing. Arm out to the side, rest your head on your arm. You want your left hand right in front of your belly, reminding you to really hold in those abdominals. So keep those abdominals straight. Lift the leg as you flex your foot, and then point the toe lowering down. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. For 5, keep the abdominals strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your foot just above the right foot. Hold the left foot just above it. Good. You're going to start to bring your left foot in front, touch the ground with your heel, flexing your foot. Lift the left leg way up, making a big rainbow. Start to point the toe, touch your toe behind you on the ground. Lift way up, heel front, and then circle around, toe back. Heel front, toe back. And do a really big rainbow U shape. Good, again, heel front, toe back. 4 more. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 more. Last 2, squeeze the stomach, try not to move your upper body. Last one. And then go ahead and bring that left foot just above the right again. You're going to start to kick your foot forward, flexing, and then point and bring your foot behind you, keeping your legs straight. Flex forward, point back. Here we go. Flex forward, point back. For 4, 3, squeeze your stomach. 2, last 1. Hover your foot again just above the right leg. Small leg circles moving forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch direction. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg. Good. Bring your right arm straight in line with your shoulder, and your left hand comes behind your head, elbow out nice and wide. We're going to do oblique crunches here. So lift both your right and left leg, and then crunch your upper body up as well, and lower it down. Lift everything up. Good. For 5, inhale down, exhale, inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Breathe. Here, take a deep breath. And lower all the way down. Awesome. Switching sides. Just go ahead and roll it over so you're facing the other direction. Starting actually sitting up with your right leg extended out. Ooh, we have a long way to go down there. Let's look back over now. Okay, extend the right leg out, left leg underneath you, left hand underneath your shoulder, right arm up. Here we go. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Up. Keep that right arm nice and strong. Take it up and down. Good. For 4. Nice. 3. Shoulders back. Breathe. 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Awesome. Taking the twist. Lower your right hand underneath the left side of your body, and then reach it up. Looking up. Lower the right hand. Follow your hand with your gaze. Down for a little crunch. Up. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Here we go. 5 breaths. Extend the left leg underneath the right in front. That's it. 3 more breaths. Lift the hips, stack the shoulders. Last breath. And lower all the way down. Awesome. Bringing your left left hand straight out. Again, your feet are a little bit forward of your body, so you're not in one straight line. But your legs are nice and straight. Your hands are right in front of your abdominals, just your finger pads on the ground, just reminding you to hold in those abdominal muscles. Good. Taking some deep breaths here. Awesome. We're going to start to do those leg lifts. Flex the foot, lift your leg, point down. Flex up, point down. Flex up, point down. For 4, down, 3, down, 2, 1. Hover the right above the left leg. Good. Bringing your heel to the ground in front of you. Make the big rainbow starting to point your toe and bring your toe to the ground behind you. Good. Lift, flex front, lift, point back. Breathe. Flex front. Try not to move the upper body around a lot. Hugging those abdominals. Awesome. 4 more to go. Stay with it. Lift the legs, point back. Flex front, point back. Last 2. Last 1. And hover the leg. Single leg kicks. You're going to flex the feet front and then extend behind you. Flex front, point back. 5, point back. 4, good. 3, last 2, last 1. Hover the right leg, small leg circles. Take it around for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower the leg. Bring your left hand out in line with your shoulder, right hand behind your head, elbow wide. Lift both of your feet, lift your upper body, and lower down. Good. Up for 5, down. 4, barely let your feet touch the ground. Last 2, last 1, hold it up, hold. And release. Good. Go ahead and lay it on your back. Extend your legs straight out. Reach your feet straight forward. Awesome, you guys. Go ahead and, actually let's roll it up. So keeping your legs extended out, keeping your arms extended, roll it all the way up to a seated position. Reach your arms straight up. Awesome. And place your hands on the ground. We're going to start trying this with our knees bent, and then we're going to work from there. So bend your knees. Maybe want your fingers facing like maybe at an angle, not straight up to the side, not straight ahead. Push down through your feet, push down through your hands, lift everything up. Now start to bring your left foot a little closer to the right. Extend the right leg out. Good. And then switch. Extend the left. And switch. Now extend the right and hold it. Take it up and down just about 6 inches for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Extend up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay. Now you can stick with that version, or we're going to try it legs straight. It's going to be a little bit harder. So go ahead and place your hands, place your feet if you want to try it with legs straight. Push down through your feet, push down through your hands. Come on. Lift the right leg and lower. Lift the left leg. Good. And lower. One more time. Right. Good. And left. And lower. Now hold the right leg up and down 6 inches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch sides for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower, down. All right. Go ahead and swing your legs around. Opposite direction. Hands underneath your shoulders, wrists underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under, come to an upper push-up position. the right leg up. Lower, lift the left leg up. And lower. Right leg, and lower, and left leg, and lower. Here we go. Hold the right leg up and down, 6 inches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower your knees, lower your upper body, uncurl your toes. Place your hands, roll your shoulders back and come to cobra. Lower down. One more time. Lift. Push back into child's pose. Knees wide, feet together, breathe. Good. And go ahead and take it onto all fours here. Check it out from the side for the first time. Lies, push up here. So you're gonna be on all fours, and it is not this. Okay? You're gonna start to lean your weight forward so your chin almost comes to the ground, and then back up. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale lift. Your body stays in one straight, strong line. Inhale down. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. A little inspired Lion King. And take it into child's pose. I think last week was Beauty and the Beast or something crazy like that. Good old Pandora. Alright guys, come forward. Almost done. Just say that to encourage you. We're going to do the same thing, but extend your right leg up. I'll show you what it looks like first. Your right leg does not move, it simply just stays in line with your body. So it does lift, but it's not moving. Back down. Here we go. Inhale down, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. So hard. Okay, and then we have 2 sides. Last 5 push-ups. Take it back on all fours. Send the left leg out. Here we go. Inhale down. Just 4 more. 3, reach the head forward like your chin's gonna come to the ground. Last 2. Last 1. And, oh my goodness, child's pose. Arms forward. Oh. Awesome, guys. Go ahead and sit it up onto your calves. Circle your legs around. We'll break things loose like I just did. Reach your arms straight ahead. Lower down nice and slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. Whew. And bend your knees in so your heels like almost touch your glutes. Place your hands flat on the ground by your side so they're extended out. Keeping your hips on the ground, start to puff up your chest, pushing your head into the ground, and claw your shoulders underneath you anywhere. Then from here, push down through your feet, push down through your shoulders, lift your hips, coming into a bridge pose here. Hold. Extend the right leg up and hold. Straighten the leg as much as you can. Lower the right and switch to the left. Lower the leg and lower all the way down. Nice and slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and look to your left side and check that. Hopefully everyone can see me. I told you to see what I do. You're going to be in a bridge, but you're bringing your right foot behind the knee so your toe sticks out and then comes straight out to the side. Then bring your foot behind the calf. Extend it out to the right side, back underneath. For 5, squeeze your stomach. 4, breathe. 3, working inner thighs, quads, hamstrings. 2, last 1, and lower. Left leg extends up. Bend the knee. Bring it behind your calf and extend it out. Behind the calf and out. For 4, good. 3, 2, 1, and release. Down. Hug your knees in. Rock it side to side, moving forward and back. All right. Go ahead and take it up to a seated position so you can roll up, you can rock up, whichever one was your favorite. Okay, one more thing to go, then we'll do some gooey 5 minutes of stretching. Happens to be the hardest. I'm going to face the side. So start just with your toes on the ground, holding out behind your hamstrings. Find that nice little C curve here, elbows out to the side. Good. Extend the right leg up. And down. Left leg. And down. Both legs. Reach your arms straight ahead. Here we go. We're almost all the way to the ground as you inhale. Exhale, lift everything back up. Almost to the ground. Exhale all the way back up. 4 more. This is your last thing, you guys. Everything you got. Last 3. Slow and control. Use the abdominals of your quads, not the hip flexors. That's 2. Last 1. You're going to hold it up. Hold it with me. We're all in together, you guys. Reach your arms up. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Just fly it down to the ground. You guys deserve it. Good. Awesome. Bend your knees in, rocking side to side, forward and back. Go ahead and roll it over onto your right side. Using your right hand as a pillow. Bend your left knee, holding onto the outside edge of your foot. You feel a nice quad stretch here. Your right leg still extended. You can stay here, or you can start to kick your foot back a little bit. Maybe opening up the shoulder and getting a little bit of back bend here. Stay with it. And go ahead and release that. And just roll it over onto the other side so you're facing the other direction. And then switch legs. So using your left arm as a pillow. And it's on for you guys. Find that thigh stretch. Go ahead and lay it over onto your back again. Hug your knees in. Extend the right leg up. Left leg straight out. Maybe calm your hands up towards your calves and lift your upper body. Using your right hand, hold on to the ankle or the inside of your foot and lower your leg over to the side. Don't let that left hip lift up. Taking it back through center with a bend knee, taking a twist, look over to the right. Back through center, extend the right leg, and let's switch. So extend the left leg up. Draw maybe your hands up your calves, lift your shoulders. Taking it back through center for the twist. Lowering the leg over to the right. Reach your arms.
Simply must go.
It's cold outside.
The answer is
It's
no.
cold outside.
This welcome has been so.
And taking it back through center. Just take it up to a seated position. However you want to get there. Extend your legs straight out. Reach up. Get nice and tall. And then exhale.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's mine.
Boy, that's not delicious.
Well, maybe just a cigarette.
Now, such a pleasure.
Bend your right leg back. Taking a side stretch. Placing your left hand on top of the thigh. Reach
Let me
your
your
arms.
Leaves out there.
You've really been great.
Still, you touch my head.
Don't you see?
Switch sides.
There's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think of my life long
At
sound.
least there will be plenty in
If
flight.
you caught the moment and
I
I
really can't
can't
stay.
fill that whole hour, it's
Down.
cold.
We're going to do the stretch. The last couple stretches. Take it up to your knees. Bring your left foot in front. Place your hands behind you. And then just lift your hips. Keeping your knee on the ground. Hopefully feeling the stretch to the hip flexors and the quads. And then switch legs. Hands down. Last stretch. Bring your hands in front. You step your feet back. Take 3 cobra stretches. Uncurl your toes. Stretch your feet back. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows in, shoulders back. And child's pose. You guys are all done. Nice job today. We did some legs today. Hard leg here. So if you're staying for yoga, you're awesome. And you can move it to the front to be the models. Otherwise, if not, have a great holiday unless I see you tomorrow. Good job. Need it, right? We'll think about it in January. Okay. You look totally somebody in January. Yeah, that class is hard. It's so, and you guys do such a good job. It's fun.
No, I'm so
get so excited when I play that Michael Jackson song. And I get so pumped.
What is this going to be?
That is a camera. It's actually filming right now.
Oh,
So it films all of the classes, but it only girl class. So don't worry. But that's what that crazy thing up there is.
oh, 'cause is it like a web thing?
You're on candid camera. Yeah, you can sign in online and then do classes from home.
That's so cool.
It is kind of cool, and once it like starts picking up, I think it'll be super fun. Hi. Yeah. You're like, no, I'm good. Low back or rear? Oh, you're too close now. Somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Monthly. Brent, how much is a monthly? Oh, I have a good holiday. Yeah. So slow. Because if you do once a month or once a week, it's not the point. It's been here. Oh, yeah. So it's one class for 15, 5 classes for 60, 10 classes for 100. So do a drop in there. Figure out where. No, that is a good deal, right? Here, take the 20 back. I'll go for a little bit. Just in your side. Does it hurt? Oh my gosh, that's over here. Cool.
Over the bone all the time.
Try really, well, don't try to turn it. Really like round it, you know what I mean? And, don't extend your head back. It's a big thing. You want to really fucking round it, but don't.
It hurts to go side to side too.
Do you ever do a full roller? I don't know do it, but I hear great things about it. Full roller?
Maybe you can promise to see there it's fine.
Once you guys become more used to those, you can go anywhere.
Yeah, every city, major city has them.
Yeah. Nice to watch my boxing. I've never like right, but I went back in time to sort of actually train. This issue had
Okay, what's the next paragraph?
Are you sure? I'm not smoking. But they can only see the front row, which is why I made Brent. Okay. So,
You should be okay too. That's a little yoga.
come on.
See you later.
That's alright. I made Brent do it. So did Joe. So, my name is Laura. This is 7 to 8 o'clock keeping us so that I send warming here pretty quickly. We're going to start in child's pose. So just go ahead and bring your feet together and your knees wide apart. Reach your arms straight forward. With your hips back towards the back of the room. Start to take some deep breaths here. A little more in tune with your body and your breath. Starting to let go of the day. This crazy holiday season. Easy to get caught up in stresses. Family and work, friends. So just take this next hour for yourself. If you're in child's pose, start to tune into your breath. Notice how you're feeling today. So I'm just take deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Continue to do the dry breathing if you're familiar with it. Otherwise, don't worry about it. And then from here, stay in child's pose. Just roll your hands over to the right, reaching your hips back toward the left. Taking this nice side stretch in your body. And then go ahead and switch sides, pulling your hands over the opposite direction. Really breathe in the right side of your body. And then go ahead and reach your arms straight forward again. And take it out to all fours here. Maybe a couple cat cows to warm up the spine. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your hips, gently looking up. Two more with your own breath. Moving in sync with your body and your breath. Last one. You can go ahead and take it to a neutral spine here. Just go ahead and curl your toes under and come into your first downward facing dog. You can definitely have your knees bent. Bending one knee at a time. Nice and slow. Each movement is done with awareness. Each movement is done with intention. Just never taking anything for granted here. Noticing how you're feeling, how your body's feeling. And then go ahead and claw your hands back towards your feet to come to a forward fold at the back of your mat. So again, you can definitely bend your knees here. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Then you're releasing your low back. Moving the back of the legs. And you're going to go ahead and roll it up nice and slow until you come up to a standing position. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, and lower down and slow. Inhale, reach. Take a whole breath. Exhale, empty into your lungs. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stand up nice and tall. Deep breaths, your eyes closed. And just set your intention for your practice today. Whether it be physical, emotional, mental, internal, external, anything you want. And then narrow that intention to just one word, any word. And keep that with you to drive you through your practice today. A quick quote that really struck me today, and I want to share it with you guys. It says, if you want to work on your art, work on your life. It says, if you want to work on your art, work on your life. Coming to the year's end, just taking note of what's working for you right now and what's working against you. And just making a change. So for this next hour, we're just going to try and release anything that's working against you. Just let it just kind of melt off of you. Gently open your eyes and inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive forward, forward, fold. Nice and slow. Hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway. Flat. Exhale, lift your belly and fold. Two more like this. Inhale, flat back. Reach forward to the top of your head. Exhale and fold. Last time. Inhale, reach a little bit further forward. Exhale. Place your hands down, walk your hands out to a downward facing dog. Bring your hips forward into a plank as you inhale. And then as you exhale, come into a downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog. Deep breaths, moving with intention. Inhale forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale forward into plank and exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Nice and slow. Placing your hands on the ground for a low cobra, uncurl your toes, roll your shoulders back. Lower down. And two more, nice and slow. Inhale, lift. Keep the toes on the ground. Exhale and lower. Last time, inhale and lift. Exhale, lower, and come into a downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot. Tip your hips up, so really lift your hips and then push your hips through the back of the room, lengthening the upper body. Then maybe start to straighten your legs. Spread your fingers, press all four corners of your palms into your arm. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, complete. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, nice and slow, a little bit taller. Exhale, arms by your side. Sun salutation A, nice and slow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale to come halfway up with a flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, place your hands, step back in a plank, hold it here for 5 breaths. Head in line with the body. Lift your thigh bones, scoop the tailbone. Then keeping that lift, melt your chest down between your shoulders, just like you did in cat-cow. One more exhale, one more inhale, and your exhale lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just taking this time to kind of refill your tank. And just like a car, we often just keep going until we're almost on empty. In order to be able to give completely and fully, we have to first take care and give to ourselves. Bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up to lengthen the spine. Exhale, lift the belly and fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to standing. Exhale, arms down by your side. Again, inhale, lift the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back and lower all the way down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Forward, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, dive right into your next sun salutation A. 2 more. Inhale, lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Noticing your hands and have the creases of your wrists parallel to the front end of your mat. Spread your fingers. Keep the lift in the hips. Lift up out of your armpits and then press your hips back toward the back of the room. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Lift. Exhale. Bow. Last time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, shoulder back, chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up to come into a 3-legged dog. You can open up your hips and really lift your leg up as high as you can, keeping your shoulders in line with each other. Bend the knee like you're making a footprint on the wall behind you. And then straighten the leg, square your hips, come up high onto your left toe, and step the leg forward for the high lunge. Reach your arms up when you're ready. Come up high onto your back heel, lift the toe, lift the heel. Scoop the tail and then bend a little bit deeper. Lowering your hands to the ground, staying up on your toe. Try and lower your forearms to the ground. If they don't come to the ground, you just Getting this nice thigh stretch here. And then come up onto your right arm, onto your left arm, and reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling with a twist. And then go ahead and release the arm, step back, lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And lift the left leg up for your three-legged dog. And really lift, bend the knee like you're leaving a footprint on the wall behind you. Flex the foot. Extend the leg again, square off the hips, and just notice the difference here. Come up high into your right toe, step forward for the high lunge. The front foot is flat on the ground, facing straight ahead. Lift the back heel, reach your arms straight up, try and straighten the back leg, scoop the tailbone, lift up out of your armpits. Breathe. Lower your forearms to the ground. That nice thigh stretch, or you can just be up on your fingers. Try and keep the back leg nice and straight. Lift the thigh and then fold in from there. Come up onto your right hand, extend your left hand toward the ceiling. Straighten that right leg. Twisting from the navel up here, keep your hips square. Lower the hands, step back, lower down, chaturanga. And move through the vinyasa. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Forward fold, bow in. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, and exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, dive forward and hold it here in your forward fold. Taking the pyramid pose, so step your right foot back, not as wide as the lunge, so you want to be in a closer stance. Your back foot is an angle, your front foot is straight ahead. Try and straighten both legs, square the hips, bring the right hip forward any amount. Good. Now looking ahead, walk your hand up just a little bit and float your right leg up with standing splits. Also, you can open up that hip a little bit. Good. Really try and lift the left waist, lift the left side of your belly. Breathe. Carefully lower into a high lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands, coming all the way to the ground into vinyasa. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, lift the arms, find length. Exhale, bow forward. Good. Taking pyramid pose, step the left foot back this time. And then try and square off the hips. If your hips are a little tighter, you can take a wider stance, stepping your feet towards either side of the mat. And try and square off those hips, so bring the left hip forward any amount, and having those legs straight. Look forward, float the left leg up for the standing splits. Breathe, try and straighten the legs as much as possible, taking any variations to the first side. Gracefully lowering the left leg down for the high lunge, reach your arms up. And then on your next exhale, lower your hands and take the vinyasa. You can always skip the vinyasa, so you don't have to do these. You can always take it right into the downward facing dog. Just depending on your energy level today. Lift the right leg up and step it forward, setting up for warrior two. Place your back foot on the ground. up towards the side wall. The holiday music. Festive, tis the mood. Then deeper into the right knee, making sure you're widening the right knee out towards the side. With the front palm up, taking your reverse warrior. Good stretch through the right side of the body. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Stay here though. And maybe try and crawl your shoulder underneath your knee and sorry. Hold it here, breathe. Just working to get that shoulder any amount under the knee. And then go ahead and release that. Place your hands, step back right into a downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, step it forward for warrior two on the second side. Open up towards the side wall. Getting a little bit taller through the top of your head. Widen the left knee off to the left. Good. Reaching your knee forward. Lift the front palm up, taking the reverse warrior. Open up the left side of the body. And deeper into that front knee if you can. Good. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground, calling your shoulder underneath your knee any amount, keeping that back foot flat on the ground. Awesome, guys. Good. Stretching the hip and the thigh. Good. Releasing that and step back into a downward facing dog. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, and you're going to jump right into a squat position in front of you. Awesome. Your heels can be on the ground or not. Either way, go ahead and place your hands together in front of you. Widen the knees. You can either stay here, you can start to work crow. If you're familiar with it, you can go right into it. Draw your hands down your legs any amount. Start to look forward, lift your hips, and then maybe lift one leg at a time or lift both feet up. Hug your legs on the outside of your triceps. Good. Breathe. Go ahead and lower the feet and straighten the legs for the forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit the hips down, reach your arms up. Ardha Uttanasana, lower down, reach your arms forward. Good. Uttanasana, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down, facing dog. Lift the right leg up and step it forward. Start in a high lunge. And setting up the side angle pose. So the same feet as your warrior two, where you're going to place your forearm on your thigh and reach your left arm. Up, palm faces the ground. You want a really, really long stance here. So this, you're not really going to find much movement in the pose. So really have a nice long stance. Open up your chest towards the ceiling, try to straighten that arm any amount. Maybe placing your hand on the ground behind your leg. This is great for the knees, hip opener. And then setting up a triangle pose, start to straighten the leg, adjust the feet any amount, and reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Then you can either stay here if this is enough, or you can maybe lift the bottom arm, and then reach the top arm. If you're holding these well between your hands. Release your right arm down, place your left hand on your hip, setting up for reverse move. Bend your right knee, start to float your left leg up, bringing your right hand underneath your shoulder. Flex your feet, your toes are facing straight towards the mirrored wall. Now you can either stay looking at the ground or maybe try and move up towards the ceiling. Try opening up that top shoulder any amount. Breathe, stay with it. Lower down into triangle just for a breath as gracefully as you can. And then cartwheel your hands down and take your vinyasa, or you can step right into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, step it forward into the high lunge, and then setting up the side angle on the second side. You want your back feet at an angle, your front toes are facing straight ahead, your forearms to the top of the thigh. Really extend that right leg, palm faces the ground. Breathe, open up your chest toward the ceiling, any amount. Stay with it. Any variation you took with the arm on the first side, take here on the second side for the next 2 breaths. And then go ahead and set up a triangle, straighten the front leg. Reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling, try and stack your shoulders. Open up that right shoulder, you can have your hand on your shin, your ankle, anywhere but the knee, around behind you is fine. And then if you took the variation, lifting the bottom arm and then reaching the top arm forward as if you're holding that beach ball in the arm, go ahead and try that here on your second side. And then release your left hand down, right hand to your hip, setting up for a half move. Bend the left leg, bring all the way forward, and then float your right leg up. Flex your feet. Good. You don't want your foot any higher than your hip here. It's a little different than standing splits. Breathe, try and open up that top shoulder. Step it back as gracefully as you can into the triangle, just for a breath. Open it up. And then cartwheel your hands and take a vinyasa or go right into downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, separate jump to the front of the mat. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, reach your arms up. Exhale, come all the way up to standing. Again, inhale, chair pose, sit your hips down, reach up. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, separate jump back, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg and step it forward for warrior 1. Placing your back foot on the ground, this time your hips come square towards the front. Reach your arms straight up. Good. Good. Again, nice long stance. Okay. Now you can either, I'll try this. Go ahead and place your hands onto the ground. Just like we did for Cobra, go ahead and hug the right leg in, try and take the one-legged Cobra or crow variation. Extending the left leg out, and then go ahead and lower down, chaturanga, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. First. And lift the left leg, step it forward, warrior 1. Hold it here, big hip opener here, try and square your hips towards the front of the room. Good. Reach your arms up, palms facing each other as if you're holding something between your hands. Lots of energy here. And then lower your hands to the ground, placing them in front of your left leg. This time try hooking your left leg on the outside of your left arm. Maybe lifting the left leg here. Just try that. Or you can start to bend the right leg in and then extend it out for the arm balance. And then when you're ready, take the vinyasa. That's it, Brent. Awesome. Nice. Now, yogi's choice, you're either going to jump back into a squatted position here from Alasana, or you can try jumping right into crow. So look forward, try jumping right into crow. Just try that. Nice, nice, Robert. If you're there, maybe step back into Step the right leg forward for warrior two again. Good. Switching the weight to the opposite side, open up the left toes, take the crouching tiger here. Open up the left knee, flex your right toes a lot. And you can either stay here if this is enough, or keeping your left leg really wide, you can start to twist towards the right leg. Flex the right toes. Flex the right toes even more. Heel on the ground, flex the toes. Straightening the legs, coming into a wide forward fold. Hands to your hips, elbows back, shoulders back, strong legs come all the way up to standing. Interlace your fingers behind your back, open up your shoulders, and then exhale. Fold forward again. Release that. Place your right hand on the ground. Left arm reaches straight up for the twist. Good. And then switch sides. Keep those hips in line with each other. So again, twisting from the navel up. Place your hands on the ground. Bend the right knee to come into a lunge toward the front of the room, and then place your hands and lower all the way to the ground to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes forward for warrior two. Widen the left knee open. Don't have the left knee in line with the second toe. Shift your weight into the right leg for crouching tiger, opening up your right toes towards the back of the room. Flex your left feet. You can be up on your toe or your heel coming down. Your choice. Widen that right knee out to the side. And then you can either stay here or again, start to twist towards that straighter leg. Flex the left toe to the left. Straighten the legs, move to the wide forward fold, hands to the ground. Taking the frog pose here. So you're going to start to walk your hand out like you're in a really wide kind of downward facing dog. Then lower your knees to the ground. Toes face straight out to the side, bump in line with your knees. Good. Then from here, come onto your forearms and maybe slide your knees out a little bit wider. Taking 90-degree angle at the ankles in at your knees. So your toes are, your feet are flexed so they're facing straight out to the side. Breathe. Placing your hands coming back up in that really wide downward facing dog, or however you can get back up. Good. Now then the left knee, pivot forward and then step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you're either going to just bring your knees down and bring your feet forward, or you're going to look forward and you're going to try and jump your feet through your hands to come to seated position. Awesome. Send your legs straight out. Bend your right leg, holding onto the bottom of the foot. Good. Go ahead and extend it out just for a second. And then bend it back. And you're going to go ahead and place your right hand onto the ground and try and crawl the leg over over your shoulder any amount. Yeah. Then from here, you're going to place your left hand on the ground as well and maybe try and lift your hips up. Lower down. Good. One more time, try and lift your foot up. Hold. Lower down. And go ahead and hold on to the bottom of the foot again. Okay. Second variation. Go ahead and crawl your foot, your leg over your shoulder any amount. Place your hands down. And this time you're going to try and hook your left leg over. Now if you're there, you can try extending straight out to the side. And if you're out to the side, come back and release. All the way down. Gymnastics. Switching sides. A little holiday gymnastics. Go ahead and bend the left leg in, rocking it side to side. Straighten it just for a moment. Okay. Go ahead and bend it. Crawl the knee over your shoulder any amount. Placing your left hand on the ground, right hand on the ground. Just try lifting your hips to start. And then lower down. Now try lifting your hips and lifting your foot. And lower down. Hold on to the leg, taking a break for a moment. Tons of abdominal work here. Lots of strength. Deep abdominal strength. Not the superficial abdominals. Bringing your intention back to mind. That one word. Go ahead and bring that leg back over your shoulder. And try the second variation. Try lifting your hips and then hook the leg. And if you're there, try extending the legs out to the side. Leaning forward a lot. And then maybe coming back through center. And releasing down. While we're here, lower it onto the ground. Reach your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Hands behind your head. Elbows nice and wide. Lift your shoulders, lift your head up. Lower the right leg down. Lift it up. Keep your shoulders and head up. Lower the left leg. Lift it up. Now lower the right leg and hold it down. You're going to pulse your body up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the right leg and hold. Lower the left leg. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left leg. Hold. And straighten those legs. And lower everything down. Go ahead and take it up to a seated position, placing your hands underneath your shoulders and your feet flat on the ground. Push down through your feet, push down through your hands, lift your hips up. Reverse table. And go ahead and lower down. One more time, you can either repeat that or try and straighten your legs, bringing the bottoms of your feet any closer to the ground. Lift up, and here. 4 deep breaths. Lower down. Cross your ankles over each other. Hug in. Placing your hands on the ground. Just try and lift your hips. And then maybe lift your feet. And lower down. Place your hands and step right back into a downward facing dog. None of that. Here's it, awesome. Bring your hips forward to a plank and then lower all the way to the ground. Uncurl your toes, Shalabhasana, locust pose. Starting with your hands out by your side. Lift your shoulders, lift your head, lift your feet, lift everything up. And breathe. Opening up the back side of the body. I'm sorry, opening up the front side of the body and strengthening the back side of the body. Breathe here. And lower down, looking to the right. Good. Now you can either repeat that, or to make it a little more challenging, you're going to bring your arms out into goalposts, elbows in line with your shoulders, and here we go. Round 2, Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift everything up, and breathe. Stay with it, 3 more breaths. more to go. You can either stick with any of those two variations or make it a little more fun. Bring your arms straight out, pinkies towards the ground, spread your fingers. Keeping your feet on the ground to start, slide your hip back towards you. Good. Now keep all of that lift. Try and lift your hands up. And breathe. 3 breaths. Really strengthen the back side of the body. Place your hands over, pull, shoulders back, chest forward, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome, guys. The bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Reach your arms and exhale. Arms by your side. Christmas tree pose. Bring all the weight into your left leg. Lifting your right leg. You can either bring it on the side of your calf or to the inside of your thigh. Press your leg into your foot and your foot into your leg. Come back to the intention. Come back to that one word. Find your breath. You can either stay here or maybe lift your arms. Bring your hands together. Keep your legs lifted. Lower your hands, arms by your side. Bring the knee in front. Transition into warrior three. Extend the legs straight back. Any arm variation you want to take here. Arms out to the side, reach forward. Place your hands on the ground, standing splits. Lift the leg. Lower right leg down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, arms by your side. Do a warm weather pause with the sun. Second side. Instead of Christmas tree, I think we should be an exotic trees. Palm trees. Palm tree pose. It's forward. When you're ready, you can start to extend your arms up towards the ceiling, or you can stay here either way. Push down through your feet, lift up to the top of your head. Stay with it. Notice if there's difference in the two sides. Slowly normal. Keep your leg up. Lower your hands. Bring the knee forward. And then extend into warrior three. Stay positive. Notice where your mind is going. Breathe. Just come back to the breath always. Any arm variation you took. Lower your hands, lift the legs, standing splits. And then lower the right leg. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Find a spot on the wall. We're going to play with some handstands. You don't need your mat today, but you can totally bring it if you want to. So you can always work dolphin, which is going to be on your form, on a wall anywhere from here. So you can always work dolphin if you're totally uncomfortable with handstand, totally fine. Otherwise, you're going to place your hands about a foot from the wall, right underneath your shoulder. Straighten the arms a lot. Shoulders over the wrist, you're going to come into a downward facing dog. Step one leg forward, lift one leg. Keep this leg straight. Okay, that's a big key here. You're going to bounce 1, 2, 3, and maybe just do a little kick. Okay, control it, just work little kicks, or maybe eventually you come all the way up. The wall is always there. time. Straighten your arms, lift up out of your armpits, get longer, get taller. Hug your inner thighs together, turn your thighs in. Breathe. Stay with the breath. Really stay lifted. Notice if your elbows start to bend a lot. Awesome, you guys. Holding it up as long as you can. If you need to come down at any time, you can come down. About 20 seconds left here. Stay with it. Awesome, you guys. About 10 seconds. Lower all the way down. Awesome. Okay. Come back to your mat. But don't quite erase headstand yet. Okay. Go ahead, let's do a sun salutation just to kind of clear it out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and step your right knee forward for pigeon. So you want your right knee wide. Awesome. Now, if your knee is making a 90-degree angle, you can flex the foot. Otherwise, point both toes. Turn, look back, make sure your toe isn't going to the side. You want it facing straight towards the back. And then from here, you can come onto your forearms, or you can make a pillow with your hand, or you can start to reach your arms straight up. Do a couple of deep breaths here. Crawling your hands back. Place your hands at either side of your right knee. Curl your back toe under, keeping your hips square. Try and straighten the back leg. So lift your knee up off the ground. And notice if you're starting to open, really square off the hips, shoulders back. And then step back to the downward facing dog. Maybe pedal it out. And go ahead and switch sides. Bringing the left knee wide. Pointing both toes, turn around, check out that back foot. Again, just always being aware. Never just falling into any of your poses, really setting everything up. When you're ready, whatever you did on the first side, switch and repeat it on the second side. Breathe into it. Curl the back toe under, try straightening the back leg. Square your shoulders towards the front, square your hips towards the front. And then come to your downward facing dog here. The bottom of the next exhale, move forward, step or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, chair pose. Reach your arms up, slip the hips back. Cross your right ankle over your left, and go ahead and sit down. Deep breath. Go. Now you can either stay here or choose to bring your hands to the ground for a little bit of a stretch. And then you can either stay here or start to take the arm balance by hooking your right toes on the outside of your tricep. Place your hands on the ground using your arms as a shell. Start to lean forward, lifting the leg up, and then maybe extending it straight back. Working the arm balance. Go ahead and lower. Come back up, reach your arm up, chair pose. And breathe the chair pose. Sit the hips back. Switching sides. Left leg across. Flex the left toes. Good. And you can either stay here or maybe lower your hands to the ground, bending the knees. And then again, you can either stay here or start to place your hands on the ground in front of you, hooking the toes on the outside of your triceps. Start to lean forward and maybe take a balance on the second side. Good. And then lower down if you're in an arm balance, coming back up through the chair pose, reach your arms up. And release to the ground. Almost there. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left foot. Step the right foot back, pyramid pose. Square the hips. Notice the difference. Maybe in this pyramid pose versus the first one. You can square the hips a little bit more. Maybe your hands can come to the ground. Now, playing with handstand. We're just kicking up. Bend the front leg, place your hands on the ground. Looking between your hands, lift the back leg, and maybe just try kicking up 3 times. Maybe come all the way up in the handstand. And then lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, we're facing dog. Exhale, down. 3 breaths here. Bottom of your next exhale, look forward, step right down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back. Pyramid pose, square the hips. Try and straighten the legs. Front toes are straight ahead. Back feet are at an angle. Breathe into those hamstrings. Alright. Last time. Bend the front knee, place the hands on the ground, start to lift the back leg. Maybe just do 3 little kick-ups. So you don't even have to work handstand. Just try working the kick-ups. Maybe going all the way up, and then after your last one, lower down, chaturanga, cobra, and downward. Coming onto all fours. Let me show you guys. Bring your right foot out to the side. Start to pour all of your weight into the right side. Bend your left leg, reaching to the outside of the foot. Now just hold it here in like a thigh stretch. Awesome. Now keeping your knee in line with your hips, you don't want it any higher than your hip. Start to kick your foot back, open up your shoulders. Chest forward, shoulders back, head back, breathe. And then carefully releasing and setting up to the second side. Turn your left toes out to the side. Start to pour all of your weight into the left side. Find your balance. Reach back, find the right leg. And just hold the thigh stretch here for a moment. Out to the side. Find your balance. And then when you're ready, start to kick your feet back. So you want your knee in line with your hip, no higher. Shoulder back, chest forward. Breathe. Release all the way to the ground. And then go ahead and bring it on. Sit it back. And then extend your legs forward, lowering all the weight to the ground. 3 back bends here. You can choose to go with bridge. You can go into wheel, your choice. I'm going to talk you through a first bridge pose. Placing your feet on the ground really close to your glutes. So you can like reach back and touch your ankles. Bend your elbows 90 degrees, spread your fingers so you're making like these robot arms. Press your head into the ground. Keeping your hips on the ground, puff up your chest, crawling your shoulders underneath you any amount. Keep doing like a little mini back bend. Press your head into the ground. Press your arms into the ground start to lift your hips up. Notice if your glutes are clenching. Release the glute, clench. You want them toning, but not clenching. Feet are parallel. Notice if your toes are turning out. Turn your toes in. You want your knees stacked over your ankles. Breathe. Exhale and lower all the way down. Placing your hands on the top of your thighs, just like keeping your knees bent. Just push into your thighs. You're going to be nice release in your legs. 2 more to go. If you're familiar with the full wheel pose and you want to do that here, now would be a good time. Last 2. Otherwise, you can set up for another bridge. So you have about a minute here, yogi's choice, or any other back bend you want to go into. So if you want to work camel, if you want to work anything else, bow pose, shalabhasana again is totally fine. Yogi's choice here. If you're in bridge or wheel, make sure your feet are parallel, turn your toes in. Your knees are just about hip distance apart. Chest reaches towards the back of the room, knees reach towards the front of the room. Really turn those toes in, parallel. You can lower it down whenever you're ready, just holding it, and you have one more to go. Or you can opt out. You can always opt out. You never have to go do all of them. You never have to go all the way either. It's just kind of see what feels good in your body today. Last about 20 seconds here in back bend land. Doing anything else that feels good. And then when you're ready, lowering down, bringing the soles of your feet together, knees nice and wide. Go ahead and bring your knees back together. And you're going to come up to a seated position any way that works for you. Cross your legs over and we're going to come into our last downward. Well, our second to last downward facing dog. Right knee forward again for pigeon. Back. Setting it up, point the toes. Now you can either take the same variation that we just took, or you can do a little twist, crawling your left elbow in front of the knee, placing your shoulder on the ground, reach your arm out, and then bring your hand behind you, maybe reaching for the toes. With your right arm behind you, maybe reaching for the toes, looking over towards the right. Your choice. Again, you never have to do any of this. You can always modify whatever feels good in your body today. One of my friends says you never have to go all the way. You just flirt and make out. Never feel pressure to go all the way in any pose. And go ahead and releasing the twist, place your hands, step back downward facing dog. Now it's our last downward facing dog. Even if it feels good, so maybe lifting one leg, pedaling it out. And then bring the left knee wide, pigeon pose. And whatever you did on the first side, set up for it on the second side. So regular pigeon, where you can bring the right elbow across, reaching it straight up towards the side of the room. And then maybe bring the left hand behind, reaching for the toes, opening up your shoulders. Breathe into it. Last breath here. Go ahead and follow your hands back out, sit it up, and then just keep your feet around. Come into a seated position, down, Dandasana, staff pose. Turn your thighs in, widen your hips, bring the backs of the knees closer to the ground. Placing your hands flat on the ground, or if that doesn't happen, maybe you have a longer torso, you can be up on your fingertips. Shoulders back. Push forward to the inner edges of your feet. Punch your toes back at you. Breathe. And then inhale, reach your arms straight up, a little taller, and then exhale, roll. Coming all the way back up. Setting up for fire log pose. So you're going to bend the left knee so it's parallel to the front edge of the mat. And then bend the right knee on top. You want your ankle over your knee and your knee over your ankle. Flex both feet a lot. Now you can either stay here or you can start to maybe bring your hands to the inner edges of your feet, push into the inner edges of your feet, and then start to pull forward. If that's okay, you can start to reach your arms forward. If your knees up really high, you can always place your foot on the ground in front. And you can either stay here, or maybe start to crawl your hands over towards the right, just kind of like we did in that child's pose in the beginning. And then crawl your hands over towards the left. Maybe bringing your elbow or your shoulder any closer to the bottom of your foot. And then come back to center all the way up. Shake your legs up. And switch sides. Lining the hips and again with your knees high, you can bring your leg out in front. Always options. And then you can either stay here, maybe bringing your hand to the bottom of your foot, and maybe even reaching your arms forward. Just evening out the two sides. Staying with your breath. This is the end of the practice. Your mind starts to wander. Just bring it right back here. All the way up. Reach your legs straight forward. Side flexion to the side stretches. Draw your hands over towards the left. And then draw your hands over towards the right. Maybe bring your elbow into the bottom of the foot and shoulder. And then come back to center. And all the way up. And out. Send the eyes out. And then we're just going to bring it all the way down. Reach your arms forward. Laying it down nice and slow. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then go ahead and take happy baby. Either holding on to the outer edges of your ankles or holding on to the outer edges of your feet. Spread your knees, spread your feet. And rock it side to side. And then release your feet. And setting up for Shavasana. So any final poses you want to do here, definitely feel free. Anything that's going to complete your practice. Otherwise, bring your feet about max distance apart. Bring your arms out to the side, palms facing up. Maybe press your head into the ground, lengthen your spine. And then just start to let it all go. Let go of all control here. Notice how hard that might be. Release any tension in your back. Release any tension in your jaw. Maybe your glutes. And just start to let it melt into the ground. Feel yourself sinking a little bit deeper into the earth beneath you. These next couple minutes, feel yourself fully relaxing. Enjoying all the benefits of your practice today. Ready, go ahead and bend your knees in. position here. Couple breaths. Using the strength of your arms, and push yourself up to any comfortable seated position facing the front of the room. Any position you can sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together in front of your chest, shoulders back, head up. Coming back to your intention. Keeping that with you the rest of the night and the rest of the week. It's going to get a little crazy here in these next couple days. Really taking the time to slow down. Being aware. Being present. Instead of just going through the motions. And also taking the time to slow down and getting back to yourself in order to make space for you to authentically enjoy the time with family and friends. One more time, and I love this quote, for year's end. If you want to work on your art, work on your life. If you want to work on your art, work on your life. Just taking these next 7 to 10 days, noticing what's working and what's not. I thank you guys so much for coming and sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. 10 minutes over. I am so sorry. You guys, hopefully, if you took the class before this, you really got you started. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be here next week. I'm also here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Anyone has off work? You guys have a great rest of the week. Yeah, I'm here 10 a.m. and then 7 8. Oh, yeah. There is. Do you? No. Is it good? But I think as more people get functional. What? From home.
You all